I remember standing in a grocery store line maybe 10 or 15 years ago, and somebody paying for their groceries with a credit card. At the time, I thought that was kind of strange. You just didn't see that much back then. There was almost a stigma against it, like they couldn't afford their groceries, so they had to use a credit card and put it on credit. You wondered if they were even going to be able to really afford it and pay it on time. Things have changed quite a bit to the opposite. Now, if somebody's paying with a check, you kind of look at them strange because it takes longer, and you think, well, everybody has a debit card or a credit card. Even now, just here lately, I've started paying with an app on my phone where I just scan a barcode and it just immediately pays it. Everything that we do anymore is electronic. All my bills are paid electronically, except for one, and that's the one I would typically write to the church. We got to thinking about that here and decided it was time to offer people a way to pay their tithe electronically, to be able to give to the church. We've partnered with a company called EasyTithe. There's a link to the online giving on our website, and I'd like to take you now to the computer and show you some ways that you can give electronically. The easiest way to give through the online portal is to go to the riversidebaptist.us website. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see a button that just says Give. Click on that. That takes you to the EasyTithe.com website, where we have a secure portal. You can see down here it is a PCI compliant website. If you want to give just a one-time gift, you're able to do that by just clicking on the No Login Required. And you can put in an amount and give to either the general fund, which most of the giving will just go to the general fund, or on special occasions you can also just give to the fellowship fund. Choose your method of payment. You put in your credit card information just like normal, your email address, name, address, etc., and just click Submit. And at that point, you've given a gift to Riverside Baptist. If you want to register, which is what we would encourage you to do, click on this new user registration. Put in your name, address, email address, and create a password. Submit that, and once you've done that, you have an account. Okay, going back to where I first clicked on the Give, and you come back to this first screen. If you already have an account set up, if you've gone through that registration process, and at this point you come to the page where you're able to give, and you can, again, just like on the other page, put in your amount, choose your general fund or fellowship fund, choose your method of payment. In this case, I've saved a method of payment, so if I want to use that instead of a new payment method, I can just click on that. It does ask you for your card code or your CCV code, I believe they call that. You'll notice because I'm registered, the name and address are already filled in, and I just hit Submit at that point, once I put in my amount and everything. If I do want to create a new payment method, I click on that again, put in whatever card I want, put in all the information, and I make sure that I hit the Save Card box, and then hit Submit, and then the next time that card will be available for me to use. And here's where we have the Use Check icon here at the top. If you'd rather just have it come directly out of a checking account that way and not use a debit card, just click on this. And you notice it looks like a check. At this point, I have the same option. I can use something that I've already set up. And at that point, all I have to do is put in the amount that I want to give. And once I do that, I hit Authorize, and the payment is sent. If I want to create a new payment method using a check, I just need to be able to key in my routing number, account number, and this is what you do the first time. And then just being sure to hit the Save Account also. And then they want you to put the name of the bank, and you authorize, and at that point that'll be saved for you the next time. One thing we would encourage you to do is think about automatic recurring donations. This way you don't need to try to remember every time, choosing your frequency for however you like it to be. Say bi-weekly, and choose your amount and the start date, and then you activate the schedule, and your payment should come out according to that schedule. And we do have some people doing that, and it seems to be working well. Hopefully that's made sense to you as I've explained some of the ways that you can give electronically. Our goal would be to get 30 people consistently giving through the online portal by January 1st. Thanks for listening.